Welcome back to my channel. I'm Heather Corinne, and today we're going to have a quick tutorial on how to crochet a simple string of pearls. The full free pattern for this hanging planter can be found on my blog and in my Etsy shop, both of which I will link below in the description for you. I'm going to be showing you how to create 6 pearls on this string of pearls. However, you can use this exact same pattern to make any length of pearls that you would like. We're going to be using worsted weight yarn in a size G or 4mm crochet hook. To begin, we're going to place a slip knot on our hook. And we're going to chain 4 chain stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And in the second chain from our hook, we're going to puff stitch. So that is yarn over, insert the hook, pull up a loop. We'll have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over again, insert into that same stitch, pull up a loop. Now we're going to have 5 loops on the hook, yarn over one more time, and insert into that same stitch, pull up a loop. Now we have 7 loops on our hook. Yarn over one more time and pull through all of the loops. And then in the next stitch, we're going to slip stitch. And that is our first pearl. So let's do that again. We're going to chain 4. And in the second stitch from our hook, we're going to puff stitch. So that's yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up another loop, yarn over, pull up another loop, yarn over, pull through all of the loops, and slip stitch into the next stitch. And again, chain 4, puff stitch into the second stitch from the hook, slip stitch into the next chain. So now I'm going to repeat this 3 more times until there are 6 puff stitches on this string of pearls. Feel free to skip ahead if you would like to see how I finish off the string of pearls. If you're enjoying this tutorial, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Your support allows me to continue creating these free videos for you, so I really appreciate it. So here we are at the end of our last puff stitch. I'm going to chain 1 and then tie off with a long enough tail to be able to weave in this end. As you can see, we now have 6 puff stitches on our chain. In order to make it look more like a plant, we'll end up twisting them up a bit at the end, but using a yarn needle, we're going to weave in this last bit of the tail that we ended on. And you can do this however you would like, but this is just how I've been doing it for these plants, is going up through a couple of stitches and then tying a little knot and snipping off the excess. So then I'm going to run through one of the puff stitches and then trim off so you can't see the end of the tail. And now we have one completed string of pearls. You can twist it one way or the other in order to get the leaves a little bit not so uniform. And once again, here is a finished hanging basket of string of pearls. This one I did, I think 7 strings of pearls. 4 of them have 6, and the other 3 have 8 pearls. But like I said, you can find the free pattern in the description box below. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you soon with a new project. Happy crocheting!